Okay, so here we have let's get into some recordings. And first off, this was stated Jamaica in the Caribbean, and this is a very tragic story that just came to light today, and it's the mysterious murder of Reverend Patrick Brown. Me, I don't know the guy, never heard of the guy though, but not really a pretty story. So let's just go into the article. A pastor was found dead at his house in Top Hill, St. Elizabeth by a church member who went check out him after failed to show for the start of service this past Sunday. Patrick Bone, 40, otherwise called Pastor, was last seen alive last Wednesday afternoon. Residents told the Star that they realized that the pastor's Toyota Axiom motor car was not parked in its regular spot in his yard. Although he lived in Top Hill, Brown pastored the Piper's Corner New Testament Church in Westmoreland, and they go into some quotes about the quotes that are not really necessary repeating, and they also went on to say that they tried contacting him and he wouldn't pick up. All right, so the one person, one of the church members, went to his home and, as you know, like smelled the king corpse, and then the police came in and they found his body, which had no multiple chop wounds. Now, and what else? And they go on to say that he was a great, wonderful guy, that he did this and that. No, I'm saying this guy, I don't know him personally. I can't say he was a good man like they said, but the thing is that I'm just more curious as to what led to his murder, cause things with the nature look of it is that it looks like he this I can my overall top theory of top of my head is that he was most likely murdered by someone he knew, because there's the one thing that there's not noted that they said that they didn't say that there was any forced entry, even though they're now saying that his vehicle was stolen, which makes it look insane, indicates which are trying to indicate a robbery. But my thing my inner Sherlock Holmes saying that this is doesn't appear more right, because remember, with the robbery, it'd have to be forced entry, and from what they're saying here, unless they're leaving this out, like it said that it didn't show any signs of the killer or killers breaking in and then killing him. And usually with robbers or thieves, they don't really really use bladed weapons to kill you. Like usually they use a gun or whatever, or usually they tie you up before so that you can prevent them from robbing the place, and also um, and also notifying the neighbors or the police, though, because if they said they found him tied up with his mouth taped or gagged, I could have believed more it was a robbery, because usually robbers don't usually chop their victims to death. That usually, unless they have a very somewhat of sadistic streak, so to speak. So I'm just leaning on the notion that he most likely was killed by somebody he knew, like it's somebody he knew and trusted, and that means that. And if they were stealing his vehicle, that can make it look like they're trying to throw off the possibility that it was a personal crime. Cause yeah, cause like I said, like they didn't. If I were them, they're not noting if he said that he had any friends or family members he might have fallen out with, or like he was in company of one particular person, or some particular persons before his demise. Cause I'm leaning on the fact that whoever killed him was someone he knew personally. All right, and okay, so that's all I think. And again, most likely Sir P and Politics Watch will most likely drop some more facts and so on about this, if he does a recording on this, because he might very well do that, drop one this week about Patrick Brown. But honestly, in fact, that this looked like there was a personal killing, though. This was someone he was killed by someone he knew personally, and they need to try and find out who he was last seen with and who he might have had a falling out with. All right, so that's all I have to say. Cause usually when someone kills in that fashion, that's someone you know personally. That's just what I think. 'Cause usually robbers don't. Usually they'd shoot you or whatever, or tie you up and gag you up. So rather and so on. And also, they're not just robbers, not going to go to all the trouble just to chop you up and then just take the vehicle. Like, they're most likely going to go take some other stuff from the house, like some money, some jewelry, some other items that they could use. Especially if they're going to use a vehicle or whatever, because like it's more like if they had said, "Oh, his house was cleaned out when they took the car." But that's what I'm leaning towards too. Like, I'm not Sherlock Holmes, but I'm usually leaning towards this was whoever killed him knew him personally. But this was State of Jamaica and the Caribbean. Check out my YouTube pages. Miles Goodson Fair and Miles Productions. Okay.